But for more on this step being taken by the National Security Council, let's bring in State House correspondent Femi Akande, who joins us live from Abuja. Femi, help us better understand these resolutions by the National Security Council.
Yes, this resolution is different from other resolutions we have seen at the end of any National Security Council meeting. This time there's a plan of action by the federal government. The government believes that restricting the use and distribution of motorcycle will go a long way in curbing the activities of bandits, because you know motorcycles have become like a legal tender in exchange of ransoms and other transactions carried out by these bandits and terrorists in the northwest and the north central parts of the country. Even most of their coordinated attacks have been done using these motorcycles. They arrive on motorcycles and they get away on motorcycles. So the federal government believes that restricting the use and distribution of these motorcycles. And this is not the first time we've had that kind of restriction and even ban on motorcycles in some states that have witnessed issues of insecurity, like in Zamfara State, in Borno State, in Yobe State, even in Lagos State. Motorcycles in some areas, the use of motorcycles in some areas have been banned outrightly. Now the federal government is taking this a notch higher because they understand now that these bandits rely heavily on motorcycles as a means of logistics to carry weapons and light arms around, and to also carry out their nefarious activities, terrorizing local residents across the country. Yes, the federal government believes that this is a step in the right direction, and they say they understand that indeed there's a big market for this commercial or for motorcycles in Nigeria, but national interest, they say, supersedes any other personal interest. And as long as the lives and property of citizens are threatened by the use of these motorcycles, the federal government would take it serious to ensure that the use and distribution is restricted in some areas across the country. Abosede.
All right, Fem, we know that already some states have actually restricted the use of motorcycles within their areas. But then let's even look at another, the impact of these resolutions on those who rely on motorcycles, for instance, as a means of survival.
Well, it's still something the federal government is deliberating on. We expect that once implementation is about to begin, that there will be some sort of alternative provided by the federal government. We have seen it in some states where tricycles are provided for people who or for these commercial motorcycle riders, and in some cases these mini buses are provided for them to use. Now, we don't know what plan the federal government has in this regard, but we believe that an alternative will be put on the table by the federal government. And also look at the proposed ban on mining. You know, mining also contributes to the gross domestic product of the country, and it is even estimated to grow by 23% in 2025. But the federal government is saying that despite all of the economic potentials in the mining sector, it is clear that there is a nexus between bandits and mining. And you know that most of the mines in the country are like a playground for bandits. Some of them have even become killing fields, and even where expatriates are kidnapped, and this has also forced foreign investors out of that sector. The federal government said they are aware of all of these, and but what is important and paramount to them is national security. Abosede.
All right, Femi, thank you very much for this update. Femi Akande is our State House correspondent. Thank you again.